United fan, I would say it's a good sack. But as a football fan, it is not good for Chelsea at the moment because who is the coach out there you appoint that's better than Maresca right now that doesn't have a job? I don't think there are much coaches that are available right now. And then um, I feel Maresca is the best coach for the because he's the kind of coach that will groom young players going forward. And I think that's the project Chelsea is actually working on. He fits the project actually as a football fan now. But if I'm coming back to being a Manchester fan, I want anything bad to happen to Chelsea. That's why we're here. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. So also drawing from what my brother said, I am in line with every single thing that he has said. As a Manchester United fan, I am delighted. I'm exhilarated that Chelsea have let go of Maresca. I mean, we are going to see the results of that sack from today. Yes. After the Man City game, there will be signs. Yes. But then again, speaking as a football fan, it it doesn't make sense because, like he said, you not find a crop of managers out there right now who are not currently committed to any team or country right now that you could say is replacing Maresca and can do a better job, especially given Maresca's history. I mean, he promoted Leicester from the Championship. In his first season, he won the FIFA Club World Cup and the UEFA Conference League for Chelsea. So I mean, not many managers can do that in their first season.
Understand? We
Yeah,
had
so
rumor that Man City were tipping Maresca to come and join, to come and manage Man City after Pep Guardiola is gone. Because rumor are saying Guardiola is leaving by next month. I mean, sorry, next year. So they are hoping that Maresca will take over. So after that news, if you are a fan and you watch football a lot, you notice that even Maresca himself, his attitude changed. There was a match, I think their last game. He refused to grant interview after the match. I think he engineered his sack too. Chelsea bought Maresca, you understand, for him to come on. I believe that their contract has so many details, you understand. I feel like there's because they brought him to come and not to come and buy players, to come and manage the players that they will buy. I don't think he has a say on who they should buy or not. He's there to do their work, what they say. You understand? So I feel like he got tired also of that, and just like the previous coaches that they have, and Tuchel, they had a disagreement and they went. If I feel like they also have a disagreement before. It's not a mutual. You understand? I think maybe saying the players are not performing well, oh, he's doing bad. We all know that Maresca is not doing bad. Understand? For a low budget coach that they bought, yes, for a low budget coach to come into the Premier League and win two major trophies in 2 months. Banter aside, like I said, in 8 months. Yes, first season, that's 8 months. It's something. He was able to beat PSG, the mighty PSG. Nobody was able to defeat PSG except Chelsea. Even me, I was shocked, but he was able to do that. I think Chelsea made a big mistake sacking Maresca, and I'm glad. I'm delighted. Yes. As a Man U fan, thank you.
So, well, as a Man U fan, I will, I would love to say congratulations to Chelsea. At least this is the beginning of the year, and then they happen to be the first club to sack a coach this year. So I think that's a record. They have set a record. Yeah, they broke a good record, and we, for Man U, we are very very happy because I think till they get a better coach, which we don't have available now in the market. So they are going to suffer this because from today, they're only going to work on technical, all those assistant coach, people who are not even qualified. So they are going to be a mix of everywhere and they'll start suffering from today, henceforth, till further
Now,
notice. Thank you.
now talking about Maresca, this is the only coach that Chelsea sacked that I cried as on myself. I sit down and cried.
because of that particular coach, because he's a man that I loved after Tuchel. He's a man that I love so much deeply. They took away my joy. Those owners took away my joy. If to say person dey enter screen go London, I personally that night I dey go London. Understand? So it's a very big blow seeing Chelsea owner sacking Maresca, letting Maresca go. It's a heavy blow. So I'm not in support of it at all. I'm not. If I was to ask to do something, I would like ask them to bring him back. Understand? So I don't like the sack of Enzo Maresca. It's a heavy. You see, it will start today. You will see how it will start, and it has already started already because some players are angry about it, and some are happy about it. Understand? So they did a very big mistake. They cannot see a coach like Enzo Maresca with endurance spirit. Yeah, the man endured a lot.
Honestly, as a Chelsea fan, I feel very bad, very very sad for the sack. Although when I heard the news, I was shocked. But a person like me, I was actually against some decisions of Enzo Maresca, especially the part of his experiment, trying to change rotate player, changing of position to certain players, which I don't like. I was actually against him. But the sack of a team, no, it's not every coach. It's not every, even a very profile coach that you bring that we get you what Maresca did at Chelsea. So to me, honestly, it's very, very bad. I feel very bad as a Chelsea fan. That's all I have to say.
Okay, as a Man U fan, what will I say? I'm very happy, very very happy. But let's say banter aside, Maresca is a good coach. At least his first season, he won the UEFA Conference League, then the FIFA World Cup. At least he has proven himself. But the problem now is that I don't know. Chelsea, they don't have patience. Chelsea doesn't have patience. So I think that's what I have to say. They're too fast to sack him. They're too fast to sack him.
My take is that the sack came at the wrong time. You'll have at least they have allowed him to run his season to the end, so that the players won't struggle to get used to another formation, another tactics at the middle of the season. I felt it's like it was an awkward moment to let go of a coach that average is above average. A coach that he has proven himself, has done well. I think out of 90 games, he won 58 or so. So I feel like that's very good result for any coach. I think he should be up there among those coaches that have the win percentage. You understand? And I feel like his sack came at the wrong time, and it's a time where Chelsea needs somebody like him to step up and lead them towards more victories, because I think Chelsea is struggling at the moment because of inconsistency. I think their last 7 games they have won only one or two. So I feel like it's a bad time. But who knows? Maybe the coach they are planning to bring will be better than him. But we hope for the best.
Well, um, Maresca sacking is none of my business because because as with sacking of managers, Chelsea can do anything at any time, so I'm not surprised. But the thing is that I know Maresca have really tried. But when you look very well, know that you notice that there are some loopholes in Maresca management. Because like let's say many of you Chelsea fans don't want to say it, but let me say it to you people now. Like let's talk of last season when in the Premier. Let's talk about Premier League. Forget about other competition. Let's talk about Premier League. In Premier League last season, Chelsea were like second and around December, end of season, they are struggling to make Champions League. That is something that no any club will be happy with. It doesn't matter if you won a conference or every competition have their own, because in football after Champions League everybody want to win the league. So from second
you are struggling to make top five to come to the Champions League. This season, Chelsea were second also around November, December. Now Chelsea are like fifth or sixth. So and like December they won like just Chelsea won just two matches out of eight. Only one Premier League. Then they won Cardiff. That one even Man you can even win them. Even Man, you know Man you can, Man, so yeah, like so when you look very well, you see the, as for the sacking, it's at the wrong time because Chelsea is going through transition stage that they need manager that can stay. That they should give manager time to work some things with players because every player because like Enzo Fernandez has been managed by about six managers at Chelsea in 3 years. So that kind of player they will be giving you different roles to play. Which as for the players, I feel it's not good. But for Chelsea Football Club, I don't care. They can sack manager anytime, so I'm not surprised about that sacking. And
You
for
guys have said everything, but to me, the timing was very wrong. And then sacking the manager in January is not really, it doesn't make sense. And a manager like Enzo Maresca, at least, is a little bit above average and then manageable. Yes, even though sometimes his tactics are not there. But on my own opinion, the timing was very wrong. But Chelsea can do anything. It's in their DNA to sack coaches now. So that's my own take on it.
Omo, I know really I wan even begin talk sef, but for me, the day I heard the news, like I was shocked. Like which manager dey wan even use replace am sef? Na im be my own issue sef. No be even about the sacking. Which one be who dey wan use replace am? Is it Fabregas? I think Fabregas say he decline. They tried to sign Fabregas, he decline. Say na dis Strasbourg manager dey wan bring. Sha, abeg I no even know wetin I wan even talk, but it's a very bad decision to me.